The Claytor Lake Monster, the bridge warning of 77. As told to Eugene Mathena. Over the years, the legend of the beast of Claytor Lake, or as most know it, the Claytor Lake Monster, has stirred whispers from Shiloh to Draper and beyond. But make no mistake, this is no modern campfire yarn. Reports of this creature stretch back to the very filling of the lake itself in the 1930s. Even earlier still, tales echo from the ancient paths of the New River, when it flowed wild and free through the lands of the Tutelo, Saponi, and other native peoples. They spoke of a great river creature, a thing not named, but always feared. From the headwaters of North Carolina to the forks near the Ohio, there were stories of something long, serpentine, and terrible in the water, something that hunted, haunted, and sometimes warned. So yes, the beast is real. Its history points to that fact. The account you are about to hear was entrusted to me by the surviving family of a man who carried this burden to his grave. He died in the late 1990s, having told his story only once, in tears, years before. His kin remembered every word. They have asked that their names be withheld to protect their privacy and shield themselves from unwanted scrutiny. I have honored that request, and I ask that you, dear reader, do the same. The story is true. I was given permission to tell it. All I ask is that you respect the wishes of the family who has allowed this tale to live on. It was the summer of 1977. The man, camping with friends near Hiwassee, had stepped away from the fire late one evening. Something, restlessness, perhaps instinct, drew him from the warmth of the lantern light and toward the bridge that crosses the deep waters near Lighthouse Rock. He walked alone beneath a silver moon. All was quiet, save for the whisper of the lake and the rustling trees. Then it happened. With a violent splash, a great gray-green form burst from the lake below. He described it as having a long, serpentine neck, glossy and scaled with flippers like paddles churning the water. Its head turned toward him, and in that moment, their eyes met. Eyes of burning amber. The man ran, terror-stricken, racing across the bridge toward Shiloh. But the monster followed, swimming alongside, keeping pace with him. Just 40 yards from the safety of the hardtop, the beast reared up and swung its massive neck across the railing, tripping him in one horrifying motion. As he fell to the pavement, dazed and struggling, the creature loomed directly above him. Its face came inches from his own. Then came the scream. A high, piercing, unnatural sound, a sound that tore through the marrow and echoed across the valley. It wasn't a cry of rage or hunger. It was a warning. Never come back. With that, the creature struck him across the skull with its neck like a giraffe in battle, knocking him unconscious. He was found the next morning at sunrise by a passerby, bloodied and shaken. But he said nothing. Not to the authorities, not to his friends, not to his family. Years later, in a moment of quiet confession to his loved ones, he spoke of it. His voice cracked, his hands trembled, and tears rolled down his cheeks. He told them what had happened. He told them about the scream. He told them about the eyes. And then he never spoke of it again. But the family never forgot. They carried that story with them through the decades. And now, by their blessing, I pass it on to you. The man is gone. The grave holds his silence. But the waters of Claytor Lake still move, and the monster still watches. If you walk alone some moonlit night by the lake, and the wind grows quiet, listen closely. Because the beast remembers. And it will come for you.